Cold winter's night, fireplace, protein candles, making you smell them muscles. Yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheynee180 and
Chamba.
Oh, I go. It's 80s, baby. What's up?
Auggie, you're muted.
Auggie, you're muted.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi. I'm Auggie.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
It's already
Unfortunately, Mario couldn't make it tonight, but we got Dario. So we swapped out a Mario for a Dario. And the Fallen Fett, unfortunately, is working. So, yeah. I suspect it's starting to get close to summer, and you know how Ernie likes to take the summer off. So
he goes on a world tour, summer tour.
Yeah. Ernie doesn't like streaming in the summertime. I see I see what you're doing. Dario, how you doing, man? Long time no see.
Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm all right. Everything's cool. Yeah. Just keeping busy. Trying to figure out what's going on with this mess I have all over me.
Nice. So how does it feel being a host of the all new show? Are you? Do people recognize you out in the streets now? Or are they like, "Whoa, you're that guy on that Behind the Lens show"?
Yeah, said no one yet.
Wait till
I mean,
Comic-Con.
yeah, and they still don't know who I am. It's been cool. I mean, I like after the first episode, I got a lot of people that hit me up on the DMs and stuff, and it was really cool because I want people to like it and to probably get something out of it. So it was cool that way more people watch that show than whatever I've ever done on my channel. So it does make me feel famous, when more than five people hit me up and say, "Hey man, great show." I'm like, "Oh, what show?"
Yeah, what's happening here? What's going on? I don't know how to feel.
Yeah. Like, oh damn, 12 people seeing this? Woo!
Yeah.
Hollywood.
People are honking at you when you're in your car now.
Yeah, but they're not talking about the show. It's more like cursing me out and stuff.
Nice. So yeah, if you haven't had a chance to check out Behind the Lens with our one and only 80s baby here, go check it out. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
great.
First ep was with Cheynee, second ep was with Carl, Ender Shadow. Next ep's coming up is gonna be with King B Koopa.
Oh, exclusive here. Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. King B Koopa is gonna be on the next episode. You guys heard it first.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, you guys heard it first. Awesome.
Don't forget by tomorrow.
Yeah. Chamba, how you doing?
Good. It's cold, so bundled up, but otherwise it's good.
Yeah, you've got like a sweater on and a beanie.
Yo, man.
And
I was hearing you tell Auggie how it's cold. Weren't you just cold like not even like 2 months ago? You were like, "Yo, it's winter time here."
No, well, it's winter in it's becoming winter now because our winter is in mid-year. Summer is December time, but the weather's going all over the place right now, and I'm feeling the chill right now. So
I'm like, yo, this guy's never gonna be hot, but every time I see anything from Australia, it's blazing. It's like he's like on the other side of the moon. This guy.
yeah.
That's what it feels like. It's freezing here right now.
Nah, you know what, bro? I don't blame you, man. We were hitting close to 90 at one point, and literally the next day, I don't know what happened. I was like, whoa, what the hell? And I'm wearing like sweatpants and a hoodie and everything. And before I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Like everybody was getting sick.
Yep.
Yeah, it sucks because it's like it's too quick of a change. And you're like, come on, man. I just packed up everything.
Yeah. In about 2 weeks here, at least, it'll be just hot, and it'll be hot all the way till October.
Yoko's throwing shade.
Yep. Like usual. Would you it would be weird if she said something like, "Oh wow, that's crazy." You know what I mean?
That's how seasons work. Dang.
Yeah, instead of like, "That's how seasons work, Dario." Come on, man.
Maybe in Yoko land.
Yeah.
Lago land is always
let's see in the chat, everyone. Where do you prefer to reside, in Lago land or Yoko land? You guys tell me. Auggie, how are you doing?
La La Land's been challenging. I'm good. I can smile big again. My stitches are out.
Nice.
But yeah, and it's 60 degrees right now when it was 90 like a minute ago. In LA, our seasons are sun, earthquakes, smoke,
I didn't get
which is a weather, and fire.
You get
So
fire.
that's pretty much.
What about bums? Is that like rains or thunderstorms? Or
What was that?
Bums?
That's what we get for snow.
Okay.
We get that accumulation.
Like, oh man, there's a lot of
That
storms
doesn't
going on.
affect
That
us.
means there's bums around.
That's awful.
Just constantly walking around with the smell of
I remember asking why. I was like, why is there so many like homeless people and stuff? And they're like, well, if you could be
Like-
homeless anywhere, wouldn't you pick the beach? And I was like, oh,
Like
yeah,
bad weather's coming.
that actually makes sense.
That's where the hobos in San Diego make out, man. I'll never forget. I think it was like Comic-Con 06 or 07. I remember we're just getting into town for Comic-Con, and I see this hobo, and he's got his sign out, asking for money and everything, and he's got like a brand new iPod. And he's got his, little earbuds in and everything, and then it just clicked in my head. I'm like, man, if I was ever going to be a hobo, this is where I would live.
Were you there for Was that for Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Are you sure he wasn't just a cosplayer?
No. He was legitimately a hobo.
Okay,
standing next to the stop sign with a cardboard sign reading.
I'm cosplaying as a homeless person.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you're rocking, like everything you're rocking right now is like fresh.
He wasn't by the convention center or anything. We were pretty far away that year, so it's pretty safe to say. I mean, I could be wrong. All these years later, it could be, I could be wrong.
If you're watching, we apologize. Yeah, cosplaying hobo.
Yeah.
It was a legit costume. Yeah,
I was just thinking at that time, like, man, I can't even afford an iPod right now. Like, how does this guy have one? Oh man, so wild, man.
Kenny, how are you?
Yeah,
I'm good. I got some much needed sleep today.
Nice.
Got quite a bit of stuff in this week. Got a long weekend ahead of me. That's cool.
It's all good, man. Good
yeah.
stuff.
It'll be
lots
fun.
of toy stuff to talk about too. So
there is a lot to talk about. There's a whole bunch to talk about. But before we get there, I want to remind everybody that after the show, if you're a member of the channel, we do an exclusive They're Not Dolls extra episode every week. So if you are a member of the channel, come hang out with us. We we bring up random topics every week, so join us and the normal members that are there every week. So yeah, it's a good time. It is a good time. All right, we've got a very generous super chat from Eric Alfred Abel. Thank you so much. Can we get a close-up of Augie's new cool scar?
Okay, we are hoping there will not be a scar.
yeah.
Otherwise, my brother and I are going to be playing Tomax and Zaymot, and I will be. I don't know if you can see it. There really isn't a scar.
Do you want me to make it big?
Why not?
All right.
But you can't really see it. There was Neosporin before, so you can kind of see a bald spot right there. But really, the only marks that you can see are where the stitches were. But I just got Mederma, and they told me to keep using Neosporin and Mederma, and supposedly I won't have a scar. It's just inflammation from the stitches.
Right.
I was concerned of having a bald spot that I would later have to explain to my mother when she stares at my face. But hair is already growing in the area.
Oh, that's perfect. That's great.
Have anything?
Awesome.
That's great.
It'll probably be gone in a week.
Nice.
Did you put the dog down?
I broke its neck. I was gonna let it bite anybody else.
I was gonna say you bit its mouth. I was like, I mean,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean that's an easy like, oh, you bit me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, come on, dude, it's not cool, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
money maker, man.
Yeah.
Should have been back like,
Yep. I did that one.
No. I mean, I'll be really honest. Like, I'm a big animal lover, and the dog's adorable. So I raised 30 pit bulls. Like, I love animals so much. I went in, and the attitude was like, I got in there in 30 minutes. My diet's been really clean. Fun fact: your metabolism actually not only helps you lose weight, if you eat really clean, you don't create inflammation when you don't consume sugar. And I haven't consumed sugar in about 10 weeks.
Oh, I know all about inflammation with sugar.
I actually have had stitches before, and I have no scar.
Oh, okay.
So it's not absolute that you get stitches. If you take really, really good care of your skin,
Weapon
you
X.
can. Yeah, I actually had a doctor's appointment where I had my knee cut open before. I was in an acting class, and I was doing a scene from The Boys. And at the time, I was abusing ibuprofen. So I fell. I had a pratfall, and my knee developed like a softball like size growth off of it because my blood was so thin from all the ibuprofen that anything would make me bruise. So I had a hematoma that I had to get drained, and it had no infection. It was the cleanest thing they had ever seen. And at the time I was doing that fitness competition. So I wasn't consuming sugar. So I didn't create inflammation. So when I got my stitches out and the doctor had to look at my knee to see how it was healing, he couldn't actually find where he did the incision. And I have no scar now. And I know it's because of the diet. So it's really weird. Like the human body is amazing. And before people say, well, I'm old and it's different.
Mine.
Like this happened to me
Not
when I had my knee cut open. I was 40. So you could heal.
Cheynee
talking
opened
about?
that can when you said it. You drained your knee, and I was like,
I know.
like,
and they were like, this is
timing,
gonna be
bro.
all kinds of colors. And it was like, they were like, oh, this is really clean, actually.
Yeah, no, it like splashed everywhere too. I'm like, the water cans never splash. Like, you know, usually if you're like, you've got like a bottle of like a carbonated drink, you expect kind of a little bit of kickback. But like, I'm like, this is just water. Why is it splashing on me? I don't get it. All right. Well, it is now time to check in with our chat migos here. I will not put on as much of an amazing show as Adam did last week, or as Ernie does. Yeah. So just to let you know, like if you're anticipating like an 8 or a 9, I'm gonna be like a 4 or a 5. So
7.
You know. All right, we'll shoot for a 7. Let's hope.
And if you guys have 37 minutes to watch Adam's thing, go back and watch that.
He's long, right?
It's great.
Yeah,
It's kind of legendary.
Yeah.
And all he's doing is reading, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hilarious. We learned
was
to read
great.
in what grade?
Yeah. All right. So huge shout out to everybody in the chat tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. We got a great show tonight. So be sure to hit that thumbs up, share with your friends, let them know we're here. We're talking toys. There's all kinds of news. We got our hauls to go through. So without further ado, let's kick it off here. We got Nick's Figs in the house. Mike Hex is here. The Wrestling Hound. Woo! We got Winger Lose is here. Loki is in the house. What is up? Rhino Hobbies. Shout out to Rhino Hobbies for hanging out with us on Tuesday on Chat Migos Assemble.
That was fun, man.
Yeah, that was a good time. We got Marvel Kicks in the house. What is up, man? Cowabunga Dude, Zio Adams, Nightmare Nemo, Marcus Yee, Uncanny Skulls, Matt Logic 44. We got Shelf Presence is in the house. Tuggernaut Collectibles. Welcome to the show. Sonic Rockman X is here. Ghost Dog, Prehistoric Reaper, Thunder Crow, Tony Collector 10, Dorian G, Robo Toast, Bronx Ninja, Action Figure Fanatic, Augustine 90. Welcome. Let's see. We got Eric Alfred Abel. Shout out to Norin Radicals. What is up, man? Thank you for joining us. Machu Toy is here. What is up, Machu?
What up?
We got Doombot 9000 is here. Bruce, Brian, Rocky, Monzo is here. Look at it. I almost messed it up. Yeah. Yoko is in the house. What is up, Yoko? We got Omega Weapon 13. Flavio Caja Pena. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Kellyanne.
Flavio.
Okay. Wait, I was here to see how bad Ernie's week was, but he's not even here. Yeah. You have to bug him. Your boys got toys is in the house. We've got Fortress Madamus is here. Toy Box of Doom, what is up? Ultra Bat, Ultra Fantastico, worldwide. All right. We got Just Jeff 45 is here. Bat Force Grumps with the knives out for the Tuesday crew. What's going on, Grumps? Let's see. We've got Shadowbird. What is up, Shadowbird? Felipe is in the house. What's up, Felipe? We got Chill Zone Collectibles. Welcome. Doom Card. What is up, Doom Card? Michael is in the house. And then Boogie the Ghost. What is up? Thank you, everybody. Oh, Santo 1414 just hopped in.
What's up?
All right. So thank you, everybody, so much. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Share with your friends. Let them know we're here. We're hanging out. We're talking toys. We got a great night ahead of us. All right. What'd you think? On a scale 1 to 10, guys? And you can join in the
you wanted
chat
it,
too.
baby. Between a 6 and a 7. You nailed it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 10 because, to be honest, I was like, sometimes this is like 87 minutes of the show.
Yeah. That was like Got
I
right
love
to it.
that everyone got a
Mhm.
nice hello. We thank
Mhm.
you for being with us, and now we can get to the news.
And there's a lot of news. That's why. So.
It's nice to
Yeah.
get to the content.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So I didn't. All right. Marcus E said a 7. I agree with that. That's a little high, but thank you. It's not an Ernie level. I know. Oh, an 8. Wow. Look at that. Awesome. Great job. Solid 8 from 0. Oh, prehistoric said a 10. You guys. You guys. Oh,
All right,
100
all
out of 10. What?
That was 100 out of 10.
Ooh, that's
You-
quite a fraction.
You guys.
Although 100 over 10 is just 10. So
Yeah. All right. Well, let's kick it off. We've got hauls. Let's start it off with Auggie.
I'll start it. Oh wait, I'll start. I got 0.
Okay. All right.
I had
Chamba.
0. Well, I
Oh.
had Nightwing.
I don't even have Nightwing.
I got Nightwing and then I shipped it to my brother, which I know Adam's like, stop doing that. Like, show it before you get rid of it. That's.
You got that counts. You got something.
I will
Wasn't
say
for you.
this in the coming soon pile. My brother did send me the link that somebody. So you know the April O'Neil figure we love so much from Best Action.
Yeah.
There is a, for those of you who remember the orange boots repaint
Mm-hmm.
from so it's officially now in the Target app. So
Oh.
if you are looking for that variant, I have the link now where you can check on it and see if your store locator and they have it. So there's a SKU, somebody put up the information up. So
Nice.
I guess that's the next thing I'll be looking
I
at.
haven't seen any of those waves. The only time I've seen those Best Action turtles is the ones with the varsity jackets that Cheynee helped me get. I haven't seen nothing from them whatsoever until today at a GameStop.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
A
but
lot of that
Target,
stuff is
nothing.
Amazon. Amazon's where I got April.
Yeah,
I think
same
that's where
here.
I gotta go.
I was like, yes, I need to get that. All right. Dario, what you get, man?
So like I said, I went to I was doing some stuff before I went to work this afternoon, and I went to GameStop, and I've been looking for this for a while, and I haven't found it, but I got the
Nice.
the Spider-Gwen. Literally out of that whole wave, she's the best in my opinion, and then comes Miles, and just only because of the head sculpt, the unmasked head sculpt. Yo, these unmasked head sculpts on these two, like the Miles and this one, yo, killer. I bought this I wanted to give it to my friend's daughter because she likes Gwen in the Spider-Verse. And I'm looking at it. The more I looked at it, I was like, yeah, she's beat. Well, she's not getting it.
Yeah, you're like, I need to buy a second one now.
Yeah.
No, they had two, Chamba. They had two.
Okay.
I made a choice, and I said,
Daddy
forget
first.
them kids.
Yeah.
In not so polite language.
I could tell her to get it at this shop.
Yeah. You can go over there and get one.
Yeah, you can just go watch the movie whenever your daddy takes you. I also found this, like I said, at GameStop.
So good.
I don't know why I bought it. I think I have it, and I don't really remember. Or it might be the other color variant that came out after this. Right?
I love that figure, by the way.
I have no idea. I don't know because there's so many different color variants and everything. I can't keep up.
Yeah.
Or maybe the new the color variant is the one that's coming out with that April, right? Isn't there Bebop and Rocksteady recolor? Or
I just know that I don't remember what I got, but one of them is a different color variant from the original one that came out that I don't have. But I saw this and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just get this, and I don't really care if I have it or not. But it looks dope, man. I really mess with these figures. Of course, they're not like, oh my god, Figuarts or Legends or nothing like that, or NECA at least, but they're cool for what they are,
No, they're neat. They're neat for sure.
I dig them.
25.
That Bebop is really good.
20. Okay, that's
yeah,
that's a good price.
20, and I want to say what was like 18 or 19 at Target, Cheynee.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
that's a good price.
And
You got a lot of stuff there.
Target. I picked up the Casey Jones Phantom, or the Phantom of the Sewers, I guess. I don't know what you want to call this guy. What is
Oh, nice. Where did you find it? On the floor.
Phantom on the floor. Just saw the Phantom. All right, whatever.
Where did you find it?
Was that
at
Walmart?
Target.
Oh,
Target.
okay.
Yeah, I went. Usually my shop gets them, but I don't remember. They haven't hit me up about like asking me if I want Splinter or something like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me not take a chance because Splinter was like, I didn't really like the Splinter, even though I should get him to complete the set. But I saw this and I was like, yeah, let me get this before I mess up and miss out on it and not get it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also in the mail, funny story. I got the Devil Toys. Crap. The NECA Will Rise stuff, the 112 figures.
Mm-hmm.
I got the set of 2.
He was
I
right.
got the
There
set of
were
2.
2.
These are so cool, man. I opened them up. So I didn't remember that I bought 2 sets.
Oh.
And I was hitting them up like crazy. Like, hey, man, you guys messed up my order. Where's my bike, man? Where's my bike? I paid way too much for this, and I only got the figures and no bike. And I even hit up Mario, and I said, damn, man, they didn't even give me my bike, yo. They messed up my thing. I'm hitting them up. And then yesterday.
You must feel so stupid.
Yeah.
I just shut up. And Mario,
It was another email saying sorry.
yeah, Mario, if you're watching, or if Quicks or Devil Toys is watching, I apologize for the 3 emails I sent you. I did not remember that I ordered multiples.
Yeah.
But I also got it with the bike.
Nice.
And the figures are in the back, and I opened them up. Yo, dude, the only thing that was wrong with it, which I don't even know if it was me, the red one has like gloves on, right? And they have spikes. One of the spikes like fell off. Luckily, my daughter's boyfriend was looking at him. The thing looks like something that's stuck in between your teeth, probably, and he found it on the floor. And I was like, okay, yeah, I just gotta glue it back on.
How did he find it?
I have no idea, bro.
Just told you
Good
this one right here. He's a good one.
Yeah.
But so those came, and yo, these figures are sick, man. I got the ones somewhere back there, somewhere. I got the 2 packs from that though. Then I got the ones before that. I'm waiting on the one with the big
the big robot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got that. So I'm all in this line, man.
Nice.
These 112
Nice.
stuff. Let's see. I went and I bought some new lights from Ulanzi.
Ooh.
They're pretty bright. I don't know how to change them colors though. I don't know how to change the colors. Maybe I didn't buy the ones that change colors.
Maybe.
Whatever. I bought the lights. I got some more stuff over here. I got some stuff on Amazon, and I ended up getting my Bill Goldberg Ultimates figure.
Is he
I
throwing
like
up?
this. That's smoke.
Oh, I was like, what is
Cheynee,
happening?
that's a
The
cool
pyro.
smoke effect, right?
Yeah.
When he would come out in the entrance and the smoke and all the sparkles would be in the back, he would inhale that smoke and then blow it out.
Oh.
So
I always wanted him to have an emphysema cough when he did it. Like he's just trying to come out and he just can't catch his breath. He's just like,
also shout outs to Brandon, Supreme Collector. He hit me up and said, hey man, pay me. You owe me some money.
Yeah, give me the money.
And I got me the Vegeta.
Ooh.
Nice.
I haven't opened them, but he looks pretty nice.
And you never will.
Yeah, just like this bad boy. It's still just sitting there. I haven't opened it.
That one's a good one, dude.
Yeah, that
And
was
then
fun.
I did open this though.
Oh yeah.
I did open this, and boy, it is nice.
Mm-hmm.
It is
It
nice.
was a lot of fun.
is that an
A lot
extra
of-
one? Because that looks really boxed. Not her to open. And...
He's great at like resealing it, dude. Come on.
No, that's fantastic. I know. I'm the same way.
And then I got me this
Yes, vaping Bowser.
Yes, vaping Bowser.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I've been wanting him for a while, and then I saw him.
He's so great.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so funny. My kid, she every time we go to Target now, she's like, Dad, do they have Bowser? Do they have Bowser? I'm like, no, I don't see him. And she's like, he'll be up there on the peg, right? I'm like, no, he's in like a big box. And she's like, does he have the eyes that look at you too? I was like, no. He has like he blows smoke out of his mouth. And she's like, what? Yeah, he doesn't have the trailing eyes. Yeah.
Oh, good. All right.
Yeah,
That's creepy.
Where is he? Where's that creep? He's
the
over there.
unapproving
Eyes on
stare.
me.
It's still looking at you.
Yeah, the unapproving stare. That's just.
I love it. I think it's great.
And I thought I had more stuff, but I don't remember if I showed it off like the last time I was on. But I guess that's it.
Okay, no worries.
By the way, I
Sounds
do
like
want to
good
piggyback on what Dario was showing. So Bebop was sculpted by a guy named Tom Chenard, who's now at Super 7. And I changed my name. If you could see, it says Tom Sculpts. That's his Instagram. Everybody go give him a what's up and a follow. I jokingly call him, he's a renderer. He's a 3D renderer for Super 7. He's a wizard. I don't believe he actually sculpts anything or renders anything. He just like sneezes and then like this masterpiece just kind of shows up.
Has magic.
He's did a lot of like the Star Trek likenesses, and we really should get him on a chat, Migos, but he is amazing to talk to. He's a huge fan. And his human likenesses are outstanding.
Nice.
It's so good. And he sculpted anyway. He used to work at Best Action and he did sculpt that Bebop, which is like my favorite piece, I think, in the whole line.
Okay.
I love that thing. And
just
then
the
when
Bebop.
Super 7, he's like, I worked on that. And I was like, oh,
just
really?
The Bebop? Is it just the Bebop he sculpted?
I think he did some of the earlier stuff. He might have done Beetlejuice. I don't want to put words in his mouth because I don't want to say that he did or didn't do stuff.
Okay.
But a lot of that really, really good early Best Action stuff, he probably had a hand in it. We could talk more about it with him. We should get him on the show.
Yeah.
But like it's a huge flex. But you guys, anybody see that movie Megan?
Okay.
He designed Megan.
Oh, okay.
So that's now it's like kind of it's gonna become
the doll that looks real as hell. Nah, don't want to put him on the show.
I don't think Megan's gonna be on the show. I was gonna see about Tom.
No, he's just holding Megan on the show.
That doll looks so lifelike. She looked like Scarlet Witch. What's her name?
Oh yeah.
It looks just like her. Yeah. I thought it was like a mini me version of her, and I was like, nah, I'm not watching this. It's scary.
When I saw the commercial, I was like, I'm actually not a big horror guy, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this. This looks really fun.
No, Beetlejuice looks good. Every time I saw it, I always wanted to get it, and I just never did. But I think if I see it, I'm definitely gonna cop because every time I saw it like 4 times, and I held it one time for like 5 minutes, and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
the articulation through the tie is my minor quibble, but other than that, it's like, oh my gosh, finally! I was so excited. I love that cartoon. Classic. But that's his name. So check him out.
Yes. All right. Let's see here.
What'd you get,
All
Johnny?
right. What I got this week, I'm sure everybody has already seen, but I also got Chainsaw Man.
Nice.
I love how they threw in that tie.
Get that away from my face.
The move, the articulated doll, the flowing tie.
The one that looks like it's like the wavy tie. I love that.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it on here or not, but you can see his eye in there. See the yellow eye in between the little
vents. A little too close to my lip.
It's also good that you can move the tongue.
Yeah, the tongue is also.
Could you?
Yeah,
you could just rotate it.
Oh, son. That thing is dope, man. Yo, you know what got me too? That like the hands are split, so you could switch them on each side. And what got me, another thing that got me too was when I opened it, like it's actually pointy. The little chainsaws.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yo, I gotta be so sensitive with this when I'm like messing with it, because I'm like, I don't want to mess up nothing. But it's
actually pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
It's surprisingly sturdy. Like you have to force to break it, but you wouldn't want to do that.
And then I got the Mayfix Nightwing literally last Friday, the day after the show. So this figure is nice, man.
It looks good.
It's really nice. I can't speak highly enough on it. Unfortunately, the wire piece did come apart on where did it go? I set it around here somewhere. But the baton that hooks up to the wire did come apart. I glued it back together. It's not a big deal. It just kind of fell out. So, oh, here it is. So, yeah, I love this accessory. It is killer. You got that wire piece that hooks up to the batons. So, that's awesome. But great figure. I really dig it. And then I also got in Ghetto from Jujutsu Kaisen. This guy's awesome. I love the fact that the cloth pieces or one of the plastic pieces are like a soft plastic, so it's like very.
They didn't get in the way.
Yeah, you can, move it around, and it doesn't really hinder articulation that much. So it's very, very nice. So yeah, it comes with a lot of extras. It's really cool, nice figure. As I said before, I think I'm all in on the Jujutsu Kaisen stuff. And then last but not least, the original plan was gonna be I was gonna take my kid to Comic-Con Revolution on Saturday, but we opted to go to Frankensons instead. And so me and my buddy Nick and my kid went down to Frankensons. We met up with Auggie, and I picked up Casey from the NECA lady over there.
That looks cool.
Yeah, I dig this, man. I love these Mirage ones. These ones are definitely my favorite ones for sure. Great. Yeah, this
the deco is good on it too.
Oh, yeah,
it's all in the right spots.
Yeah, and it's cool because this is like soft. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, came out really nice. It's weird to like looking at the sculpt on it and the way the articulation is and everything. I'm like, something tells me they've had this sculpted for a long time.
You should have told me you were looking for that.
I wasn't out on the hunt for it, but I was, it was one of those, if when I see it, I'll pick it up and try not to be so, I need it. So
you snag it if you see it, right?
Yeah. One of those deals. So that is all, but it was cool. We got to hang out at Frankensons for a little bit. And my buddy, he picked out this cool Korean barbecue joint that was really, really good. It was good stuff, man. And it was good times. It was really good times. It was a fun lunch. And my kid was well behaved. She was a little angel. It was great. It was a good day.
And then the tumbling.
Sure. Yes, the tumbling.
Tumbling in the front. He was entertainment.
Yep. And very well behaved.
So. I also got this light. I don't remember what it was for, but I got it. And then thanks to Cheynee for hooking it up with the link because it was on sale. It was one of these thingies.
Yep. Those are good, man. I love those.
Yeah, I know I got something else.
You could change the color on them. You can change the normal light from like warm to cool. It's good stuff.
Yeah, that other one does that too. Like I was messing with it yesterday. Like I said, I was trying to figure out how to change the colors, but I don't know if I ended up buying a colored one or not. But whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you would think it for the box, since it showed like the purple and the blues there, that there's got to be a function there to change into.
Yeah, because the back is like something like this too.
Yeah, like you just gotta like look at the directions.
And there's only like 2 buttons on this thing, and I'm like, I'm too stupid for this right now. So I was like, I'll do it some other day.
Righty. Well, it is now time for us to go ahead and get into some news. Yeah, you guys ready?
Lots of it, man.
Oh yeah. All right. A huge shout out to Plasti Addicto for making an awesome clip today from last week's show. Right? That's last week's thumbnail. I forgot. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, it was fun. Adam did all the reading of the names and the reading of the super chats, and he was a real trooper about it. He could have been a butthead and been like, "No, I'm not doing it," but he did it, and You're awesome, Adam. We love you.
Adam's
No
so
matter-
fun.
No matter how rigged your contests are.
Yeah, they feel rigged.
I feel like Deadpool's gonna be a 3-peat winner again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of called that from way in the beginning.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know, guys. I think Deadpool's going to take this one. So
I'm waiting for next year's when it's Deadpool versus Jesus or God, and it's
Yeah.
Deadpool somehow won.
Yep.
Jesus didn't have enough articulation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it was a fun
It was a
show.
traffic cone robe, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Ernie's voice modulator went all
Got stuck.
went funky on him. So go check it out if you haven't checked it out yet. It was a blast. All right. Let's just start it off here. We've got Jada Toys, Chun-Li. Promotional images have been revealed and it has gone up for pre-order. Dario, where are you at on this?
Can't wait. Dude, as much as I like hooking people up, and I sent the ones that I found to Johnny, I'm like, damn, I wish I had them in my hand because I'm like, I can't wait, bro. But I can wait. So I pre-ordered this. I pre-ordered 2 of her and 2 of the other ones too on Entertainment Earth.
Nice.
So yeah, I can't wait for that. She looks great, man. For real.
Mm-hmm. Auggie, what are your thoughts?
I did not pre-order her because I'm confident I will find her in a store.
Yeah, we're confident
So
too.
I was lucky, so I'm gonna hitch my wagon to Target. This is amazing, right? Like, it's not kind of like, are we gonna talk about whether we're gonna get it or not? It's more like how many we're gonna end up with.
Yeah.
I can see 6 of them arriving at my house because my brother, this was like my brother's go-to character. So I have a feeling I've seen so many toys where he's bought multiples. And this will be no exception. I assume that there will be like the one to open. My brother will even get really hesitant about changing the head or changing the hands. So what he'll do is if someone has 2 sets of hands or 3 sets of hands or 2 heads or 3 heads, he'll buy a figure per head.
Wow.
So he will have maybe like there will be like a spinning bird kick Chun-Li, a wind kick Chun-Li, a finishing pose Chun-Li. So there will be multiple on a shelf. Like my brother,
That would look good too.
doesn't like it. And this is one of his top brands. I mean, he's even pointed out stuff that he would already want to see that are just deco options, like
Mm-hmm.
early Street Fighter 2 art. If you guys remember, there's a tampo of a dragon across her belt.
Oh yeah.
So my brother's like, they could do a version of that. And then, my brother would be like, that head looks a little Street Fighter 4. We can get a Street Fighter 2 head later or whatever. Like my brother will own so many of these, but it's that thing like you're laughing. You're like, this is perfect, right? And it's affordable and the articulation, it's appropriate. It's useful. It goes above and beyond. And, it's worth every penny. And quality is subjective. And I just feel like we're getting, for me, a $50 figure in a $25 box.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
So,
The special effects on her kick that comes with that looks dope, man.
Great.
Right there,
Mhm.
crazy.
and I was even curious about whether or not we would like, if you want to be like really picky, like in the spinning bird kick, how her dress kind of like the gravity takes over and kind of pulls it towards the ground. I was even curious about like should she have an extra skirt piece that hangs to the floor when she's doing the wind kick. And then I saw the wind kick and I was like, no, that's actually really good. That's a great approximation. And remember that with these toys, they're not meant to be like high-end collectibles. It's supposed to be a bridge between a collectible and a domestic figure. Right. And this already lanes collectibles so hard. And I always say the best collectibles are the ones that are not intended to be. So like I love vintage G.I. Joes, but they were never meant to be collectors. They were just meant to be toys.
Yep.
And this harkens back to that. And I said that one of the things I've noticed, especially during COVID, is that I've always been an action figure collector, but something happened during the pandemic where I started getting back into toys. And that I love collectible figures with, 50 points of articulation, like Mayfex is my figure of the month. But I also have started to develop a new love affair for vintage and a nice domestic toy. Like I always say, my favorite thing is He-Man Origins. the fact that I had a $15 He-Man toy that I didn't have to spend $300 on to get a nice vintage. I got more articulation. I could put it in my pocket. I could take it everywhere. And if I loosen the joints, I can easily get another. And this is another example of that. Like, this is a Chun-Li that I could absolutely wear out posing and not even break a sweat because I know I can go get another one.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. It's that like perfect little medium there. It's like it's it harkens or it pulls a lot of the pluses of domestic figures, like with Legends and stuff. It's like you can drop Legends most of the time and nothing's going to break on them. You can be kind of rough with them or whatever. Or like, you know, if your kid is getting into like that or whatnot, like you're like, oh yeah, here, I'll get you a Legend and you'll be straight. Like, you know, I could give my kid this figure and she'd be like, all right, cool. And then, you know, the only worry would be like her having, you know, leaving it on the ground and letting the dog chew it up. That would be the only worry I would have. That would be it, you know. But yeah, to say I'm excited for this is, you know, a definite understatement for sure. All right. I'm going to jump ahead here a little bit just because it's fairly new to us. I know that we hadn't seen it and we kind of wanted to talk about it. And it kind of fits in the same area of this, if you will. So we're going to jump up to the top here. Oh,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Omega Weapon 13 X Chamba, where he got the Riled duffel bag.
I was gonna type it out for him.
I was gonna ask you, is that the Popeye one?
No, this is not. This is the I've got a duffel bag on him right now. It came from the Terry Bogard D Arts that I used to have.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Oh, that looks nice.
So what I did was, because he doesn't have a hand to actually hold it, I put the string underneath his
MacGyver
wrist peg, and then it looks like it's going across his thumb.
Yeah,
it's just kind of sitting back like that now. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I've got an old soda one that I do the same thing with.
Look at that, beautiful.
I was looking at the Popeye one, but I think that's way too big.
Yeah, this one was perfect. I was like, yeah, and that D-Arts one is kind of in the trash right now because it's a garbage figure. So perfect use for that. It was when Bandai, it was like early Bandai before they were doing, when they were just starting off with SH Figuarts. They had like a line called D-Arts, which was digital arts, and they had a Terry Bogard, which was, it looked the part, but it was limited. I kind of wish they would go back and redid it, but yeah. So duffel bags for this, and it's perfect.
All right, so here we've got Tekken Game Dimension by Bandai America. I want to say that's pretty interesting. It's you know, because people have been wanting Tekken figures. Basically, this is kind of like on the same, like it's kind of like in the same arena as these Jada Street Fighter toys, because they're around the same price point. These are $27 a piece. You know, the articulation is very domestic looking. You know, yeah. So
this, however, is the first of the American line that are giving you the ab crunch, because most of the American releases for, you know, they do the Dragon Stars, they've got like a My Hero line now. Anyways, they never used to give the ab crunch, but now these ones are. So, and I think there's also, I know they've only shown these two, but there is a listing. At least they've showed it off of what was it? It was Jin Kazama and King.
Oh, really?
So they'll already have 4 basically. You know, these 2 is wave 1, and then wave 2, I'm assuming, is going to be Jin and King. So this is going to be good because it's now you've got an equivalent. You know, you've got something to kind of match the Jada Street Fighter. And at 27.
Is this Tekken 1 or 2, or is this like a later game? Or
I think it's the latest Tekken, right?
I see the listings you're talking about, Chamba.
Yeah.
No pictures, but it's Jada.
Yeah, no pictures. Yeah. It's just listed as Tekken. So who knows what their plan is, whether or not they're just going to go through all of the property, all the franchise. But yeah, the listing for Jin and King, that's cool.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people are, you know, asking for Tekken figures. They wanted Jada to make Tekken figures and whatnot, but you've got Bandai here making them
happen now. Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on these just from seeing them real quick here, Augie?
I'm really impressed. My minor weirdness, they're doing the smart thing, doing a modern game. If I were to want Tekken, I remember playing it when I was in school, which was way back in the 1900s. So, but like, the characters I would want, like, I mean, if we're gonna get the full roster, you know what I mean? Like June came in with Street Fighter, which is like we're getting all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So there was almost like it was really easy to commit.
Mm-hmm.
There was already the price point, there was already the articulation, there was already the functionality, and then there was the commitment to doing a full roster. And I'm really into that whole 80s growing up on the term collect them all. And to me, you got to make everyone. So I love this as a start. I would love to know if there's a commitment to make other characters, because like a Zangief, there are characters of different sizes and different scales.
Yeah.
And I would love to get one game with a whole roster. If we're getting these 4 and then that's the plan, I might not commit. But if they were to say, yeah, we're going to do all of them, and this is already a challenging game because of all the different like outfits they wear and things like that. If I know that we're gonna get a full roster, I might jump all in on it. But if not, I don't know. It's kind of a wait and see. Like I feel like this. If this is awful to say, but it's almost like I want to wait till wave 3, wave 4, see if it's there, and I would rather circle back and try and find these later than to commit to this now and not get a full set, and then I'm finding myself eBaying these. I hate to phrase it like that because I don't like to eBay anything. I'd rather buy something I know I'm going to keep forever. But these are well made. This is not knocking this. But for me, Tekken is like, okay, am I going to get them all? Because if not, I don't know if these 4 are going to get me in.
Gonna cut it, yeah.
But I love them. But these are well made.
Dario, were you big on Tekken?
I remember I used to play Tekken on PlayStation, on the arcade. And was it, damn, I feel like I want to say Dreamcast. I'm not sure. Or was that Virtual Fighter? It might have been Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, that's Virtual Fighter, Dreamcast, yeah.
Yeah, but I used to play this in the arcade, and the thing, these 2 might not get me, but Jin and
King.
I mean King and the other ones that they put up that Chamba was talking about before, those might get me. I thought these were like Dragon Star looking figures, or like the turtle stuff, like these guys, the best action stuff.
Oh, best action.
Yeah,
but these will probably be closer to Dragon Stars.
Yeah, they're probably right around there with Dragon Stars, for sure. I know Bruce Bryan, Rocky Monzo said that they're taking the Dragon Star route with these.
Makes sense.
I would agree with that. And, for people that are, want Tekken figures, I mean, here it is.
This is the dude that ended up turning into like that devil looking character, right? Yeah. All right.
Devil Kazuya.
Yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about these just because it's, it's interesting timing. We're going to have like these ones at that price point. We're going to have the new Street Fighter stuff at that price point. It's gonna be interesting. I've been seeing it looks like the time of, because I saw it in I'm gonna go off on a tangent here a little bit, but when I was younger, I noticed like, everything was like comic book, and then you remember there was a shift from comic book stuff to video game stuff. Like remember we had Batman the animated series and X-Men and Spider-Man, and there was Wildcats and all that stuff, and then slowly we shifted over. There was a Street Fighter cartoon, there was a Double Dragon cartoon, the Mario cartoon,
Mortal Kombat cartoon.
Yeah,
that was all the USA, the USA train.
Cartoon Express.
Yeah, dude.
Cartoon Express.
But that shift had happened, and I think we're kind of witnessing it again, like because the comic stuff is kind of like, it seems like a little bit, it's kind of like run its course a little bit, and it looks like people are moving over to more video game stuff now, at least in our action figure realm. I mean, there's always been games and comics, and it'll always be there, but it seems like we're getting more opportunities with these gaming properties now than we ever have. You know, I mean, look at this year alone. We're looking at a new Street Fighter, a new Tekken, a new Mortal Kombat. Like, these are all new games that have been announced, and there's obviously going to be stuff supporting it. So, yeah, I just kind of noticed that. So I don't know.
Absolutely.
Would you guys agree?
Yeah, absolutely. And piggybacking, I would like what we're in the chat. I would love to get Soul Calibur. There's a bunch of games where I think, but for me, I'm always wondering, like, what are we gonna get? Like, is it going to be a mix of modern and retro, or do we want retro and we don't want modern yet? Because I also feel like depending on the age of the gamer, it will shift the conversation, because just like we talk about Marvel, you know, we talk about Jim Lee X-Men, or we talk about the 60s X-Men or the 70s X-Men. It's kind of like, not only what game are you going to do, which one are you going to do? Like, which Metal Gear Solid, or which Tekken, or which, do you know what I mean? Because, like, I remember even conversations with Nintendo where I think that the like Nintendo Corporation, like in Japan, they don't believe in Mario as like a collector's item. They believe it's something that's for kids. So, like, for me, I would, like, right from the jump, I would have loved Super Mario 2 and then all the Koopa kids, like that, like right out of the gate. And then it seems like we're getting them slowly and slowly. I'm like, give me King Wart. Like, I'm still waiting on. There's a lot of classic stuff, but then if it's not in a recent game, they're like, well, why am I going to make that? And that's always that's the battle. And it's changing. The changing conversation.
That reminds me, the Capcom put out a survey this week saying, hey, do you guys want action figures? You know, do you want Resident Evil action figures?
The fact that they have to ask is like, I mean,
where are you?
You don't make them, right? Yeah, it's like, do you not hear a lot of us? But I guess they don't, and they just want to make sure, I suppose. But to me, usually whenever they throw out those surveys and stuff, it's like, oh, they're already in the process of doing something.
Yeah, they
working just want
on
to confirm what it is.
I was more
they want to keep doing.
I was more surprised that they asked about action figures, because usually when it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to video games, you know, it's mainly statues.
Oh no,
right?
Don't get me wrong. The survey did refer to them as figurines, and then they talked about different scales, and then there was this little section about action figures, and I'm like, no, this is what you should. Also hear.
So like that's why, like, in a way, like, I know, you know, probably these things take time to get in the process and production and stuff. But I feel like, man, with the Jada stuff coming out with the Street Fighter and the figures, and everybody's just like literally drooling over them, right? And probably the demand, you know, like Cheynee said, I want to say it was Cheynee, that if you want these figures, you gotta, you know, ask for them, right? Go to the stores, ask for them so they can be in the stores. Because right now we're only getting at Target, right? They're not even on the website. It's just in the stores, and that's if you're lucky. And it's only 2 Ryus and a 1 Fei Long, right? And so, like, with people with like this, the other companies come and, like, you know, with these guys now, they're like, oh damn, they're liking these you know, Street Fighter figures. Well, guess what? We got some Tekken ones. How about let's see how this goes, right? And what Augie's saying, we're like, what versions? I mean, I guess in a way they might not even have a direction, because they're just gonna listen to what the people say after some feedback, and then that's when they start going all over the place, right?
Yep.
Hopefully with Jada, they stick to what they're going with and not start scrambling like how Storm Collectible ended up doing. They started off, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, here's that one over here, now this one over here, and that's when I kind of like fall off.
I think Jada has a clear plan, though. Like, June has a clear plan with what he wants to do.
I don't doubt that at all. Because my man, look,
for sure. And knowing that he has that plan is reassuring for me, because like what Auggie brought up, it's sure they've got these two now, and they've got King and Jin listed, but it's like, what else from there? And the fact that it's just branded as Tekken, what are they just gonna go all over the place? And because this is a new line, it's called Game Dimensions. What other games that they plan on actually tackling? Are they going to have Game Dimensions Soul Calibur? Because that's also another Bandai Namco property. Like, they own these games, so they can actually just make them. They don't need to get the rights for them, you know. But if they plan on doing other games from other properties, that's when you need the rights for it. So, but yeah, I'm really curious to see whether this line expands and what they'll actually cover as far as Tekken goes, but also other properties.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely definitely gonna be seeing a lot more video game figures, I think.
I
I think
can't
if they
wait, man.
sell, they'll make it, you know.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Like you were talking about with the Metal Gear Solid stuff that we saw recently, not that long ago, was the Street Fighter stuff. What was the one that came out again too? The Metal Gear Solid. It was Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Oh, Mortal Kombat, right? Was it
Mortal
that?
Kombat,
No.
Yeah, it was Mortal
Kombat 1.
Kombat. It was Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and Street Fighter, like the
Mhm.
3 major fighting game properties.
Yeah,
Like
they're coming back.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. But let's go ahead and take a look at the new news from NECA. So what do we got here, Dario?
Pizza box.
All right.
Nah, it's
No pizza.
Very good.
No pizza.
it's looking like it's gonna be the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It's the Kino with the scooter, and it's got the like other little trinkets, nothing that I care about. The card, a t-shirt magnet, and a keychain. But I guess it's a nice way to bundle it up as a Comic-Con exclusive package.
Mm-hmm.
But there was other ones that excited me way more than this one. But this is dope. I definitely need this because, come on, man.
Are we gonna line up for it, dude?
Nah. You know what? You know what's going on? As much as I hated what happened with the pandemic, it's made collecting a lot more easier when it comes to exclusive.
We don't need to line up then.
I don't gotta line up. I could just.
Oh, good. That's good to know. Good. I'm glad because
this all comes out like a week and a half or 2 weeks prior to Comic-Con on NECA sites. So I've been lucky enough to been hitting every year. So I'm good with it. I'm gonna definitely be there and try to get this.
Watch this year. He misses the pre-order, and then he's like,
I am because you jinxed it.
Yeah. Wait, so you got to
Line
pre-order
next
on their
to me.
site and pick it up? Is that how it works?
Nah. NECA, since the pandemic, you go and they ship it to your house.
Yeah.
Oh,
They did that before, actually. You could order, like, they have their what is it, their pre-sale or whatever, and you can order the exclusives, and then they'll just
What
ship
would
it
their
to your
shipping be
house.
like for this pizza box?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I don't like, the reason I don't like is because it's like a loot crate. So it's
Mhm.
like, all right, the main thing is the figure. Everything
Mhm.
else is like, I really don't need it. Like they
Same.
did that with the autograph April and things like that. They gave you the badge and stuff. Yeah, it
I
was
don't need all
cool.
that.
But now it's like, why the hell did I get an autographed version of the same figure? Well, because it brought the raincoat. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. It brought the
It was a
raincoat.
raincoat, yeah.
I will take it if you don't want it.
He didn't say he didn't want it.
it, and I will absolutely accept it.
Yeah, you can have the name badge. It's all yours.
All right, Auggie, what do you think about this set here?
Okay, first of all, I can't look how happy he is.
Mhm.
He is 4 years old in this picture.
Yeah, that
Look
is
at
the expression
that,
of a
like,
4-year-old for
I
sure.
feel like if I don't get this, it's like I'm saying no to his face. And look how happy he is. That actually really warms my heart. I agree with Dario in terms of the main event being like the scooter and just getting it in the box and just kind of like being all good. I feel like it does turn into one of these things where, freebies or bonus items, the things that you don't, the kibble that they throw in this stuff, they actually do become collectible if you kind of like sleep on it. I like things like this. I like the presentation. I think I feel like this. I hate that it's such a cash grab and it's like a money thing. But I feel like if you're gonna do that, make it fun. And one thing I really like about NECA stuff is I feel like whoever puts this stuff together is having a blast.
Oh yeah.
And I just, there is a level. I wish it wasn't the competitive nature of Comic-Con. But things like this make me go, oh, here's somebody who paid a lot of money for the license and decided I'm actually going to have some fun with this.
Mhm.
And it really makes me happy to see. And I can't get over how happy he is. Like getting a toy of yourself, that's really cool. And he's just so jazzed. And yeah, so this is cool. I mean, am I going to get it? Yes. Okay. And Dario, I got you if you need it. If your order doesn't go through, I'll be there.
Oh, listen.
Dario will be there too.
One of the years that I went and got an exclusive, I forgot what it was for, but the single stuff all sold out. The only thing available was everything. It was when they had the Chia Pet of somebody, right? And I was like, well, I'm not missing out. I'm buying the whole set. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll figure out what I'll do with the rest of the stuff later. But I just wanted the turtles. I got everything else that year. I have no idea what it was, and if I still have it, I definitely know that the Tia pet I ended up giving away to the owner of the comic shop. But I was like, I need that. So one way or another, whether it's just this set or everything plus a mop, I'm buying it.
Nice. Chamba?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the set. If I had the choice of just getting the figure and the scooter, I would go that way. But if this is how it's gonna be, I'm gonna be at the con, so I'm not gonna wait until they do that eventual, store release version where it's just him and the scooter. So I'm there at the con. I'm gonna snag it. Am I gonna keep all those extra things? I'll find out. Most likely, probably, we'll see. The box I'm gonna just toss aside because I'm not gonna wander around America holding a pizza box. just I could fold it up, I guess, right? But it's like, what am I gonna do with it here? Recycle it anyways? May as well recycle it.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, I think it's dope. I think the actual figure itself looks awesome too.
Yes. All right, let's move along here. So we have a silhouette here of what looks like samurais.
Everyone's favorite turtles.
Yeah. What is this all about, Dario? Why don't you tell us?
It's Turtles 3.
How do you know that?
Oh, come on, man. Listen. I see the internets. I see the people talking. Yes, it's not the greatest of the movies, but let me tell you something, man. When 1 came out, I was too young to have all the figures. When 2 came out, I don't even remember they had figures, but I didn't really care. When 3 came out, I had all 4 of the turtles, and I just remember that the staff, whatever the lantern or whatever you want to call it, they had. I just specifically remember having that with, like, just in my pocket for some reason, because it had like this little ball thing inside. I think I remember. I'm like, yo, these were so cool. I just loved the whole like samurai thing about them, and they had the removable mask that you could put on their faces. I loved everything about it, dude. I am so amped to see what these look like, because this is truly going to remind me of having the toys when I was a kid. If none of these other ones, 1 or 2 do, this one will. And I know for a fact it's going to be a VHS set.
Okay. Comic-Con, correct?
It's going to go right up there next to 1 and 2.
It's Comic-Con, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Auggie, what are your thoughts?
The last time I saw this movie, I remember it was during COVID. I was like, what a great time to like catch up on old stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch all the turtle movies. I think I pulled a muscle cringing watching this movie.
That was the point, right?
It was, oh my god, it was so bad. But like Dario was saying, I really was into those toys in the 90s, and I was like, great. And it was so upsetting that the movie didn't live up to those toys. And like that scepter with the ball, like I had the exact same memory. But we love the Turtles movies, right? And the samurai is a legit variant of the Turtles, because it seems like whether you're following like the Mirage comics or the cartoon or whatever, there's always like a samurai period, right? They meet Usagi. So this lines up with that, and this gives you an opportunity to sort of like make up for the movie in a sense, like have the movie Turtles like and do your version of the samurai, how you would have improved on the film. I think there's opportunity there. But then also with this, I remembered thinking, okay, we're eventually probably going to get Turtles 3 figures. Are people going to like really want to buy it? And then when I saw that clearly it looks like it's going to be it's possibly going to be a 4-pack.
Yeah. Most likely.
It'd be weird.
I think that is the best execution of that. Like, dude, that's exactly how you release them. You just get them all done in one shot. And I don't know that I know anybody who buys a whole bunch of one turtle and then not the others. I mean, I am a Donatello guy, but I will buy a Leo and a Raph even to go around Donatello as like accessory characters or whatever. But yeah, I do think this is an instant buy. I think even seeing that promo, like that picture, that silhouette right there, it's like cooler than that has any business being.
Oh yeah. So that picture is cooler than the movie.
Huge kudos to NECA. Like that photo alone is 10 times better than the actual film we got.
Mhm.
But like I said, it's an opportunity for you to do your version of what you want these to look like. And hopefully we'll get some other characters too. It would be kind of cool to get like Princess Mitsu or April or Casey when I forget what he gets called in the past. The actor is like Playmates actually did a figure. It's like a one syllable name like Gen or something. But basically it's the figure of
Wit.
the actor in the past. What was that?
Wit.
Wit, right? So he's Wit, but then he comes with an interchangeable hair mask piece so you could make a movie Casey. And I always thought that was so cool. So that's what I'm hoping we get with this, and this is really cool. I'm surprised I'm saying this, but this is a really welcome addition.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's cool.
Chamba?
I think the silhouette looks great. The actual shot looks cool. As far I didn't pick up the Turtles 2 Turtles because as different as the head sculpts were, they weren't too different from the original movie Turtles for me. This one actually is. It's like Auggie mentioned, it's a complete variant. Like the sculpts would be new. I was having a conversation with a mate and I was like, I'm kind of hoping that I know NECA are amazing at capturing the actual style and sculpt of the movie. This is one where I'm hoping they don't do exactly like the movie for the faces because they looked bad.
Yeah, they had like those cancer spots and stuff.
Yeah, it was large and their teeth was just. But I'm glad you brought that up, Daria, because they had masks on, and I was like, that's good because that would be one way to cover up their dumb faces for me.
I mean,
I do wonder, right? Like, do you reckon they'll do it so that you can remove their
Oh yeah,
helmets?
most likely.
If they did that way, I'm gonna just like get the Turtles 2 accessory pack with those heads and just use those heads instead.
If I was a guessing man, you'll probably be able to put the mask piece on. Oops.
That's what I was
put the
doing.
mask
Yeah,
piece
that's what I
on and
figured,
take
like,
the
I'd
helmets
pop the
off.
mask piece. Mhm.
Yeah, and so it's crazy because it's like the people they have over at NECA working on the turtle stuff love
They
it,
love it.
and it shines through in their work all the time.
oh, hell yeah.
And I think that if you're gonna have any team to put on like doing a Turtles 3 figures for the movie, like that's the ideal team. You basically got your aces in the places, and they're gonna make these things look crazy. I just hope they don't look so good or cool that I want to get them because I'm
How much
really
you reckon
trying.
they'll go for?
Let's see.
The VHS sets were like what, 150?
150?
I think these are probably gonna be because like the prices for like ultimates have gone up to what, like 35 now. So
Well, it depends on the size.
yeah,
Depending on the size.
I would say like 150, 175, maybe.
I think it
good
was
with
kind of like
150.
that, yeah. I don't remember, but the VHS sets were like, since they're the exclusive, it's like around that 150-ish area.
Mhm.
But like what Chamba was saying with the skin tone of the turtles, if I'm not mistaken, I think the ones from part 1 and part 2 are exactly the same. So hopefully
I was told they're slightly off, but they're barely noticeable.
maybe that's why I didn't notice. I got the Walmart set I was lucky enough to get plus the VHS set. So I'll compare them when I got some time and see. But hopefully it don't change too much because in part 3 they were way different.
Yeah,
the melatonin was gone and they were getting lighter.
Yeah, the giant spots, the eyes were like bigger, the teeth were just really yeah. So I'm glad that you brought up the mask because I'm like, oh yeah, they wore masks.
I hope just like they like maybe some cloth goods too, like how they did the mutagen set, not the mutagen set. I'm sorry, the Rockstar
coming
set.
out of their shells.
Yeah.
Like that was
that,
cool.
Oh.
Those faces are so hideous.
Yeah,
The rock and roll
They were
turtles,
exactly
I was
like it, you know what I mean?
remember
They
this in a nightmare.
I think those figures are great.
yeah, they hit him right on the head.
All my friends are all over that. That was a great set for me to pass on and to somebody else. But one thing I will say, so remember how NECA teased in April in a yellow jumpsuit as if Judith Hogue was wearing a yellow jumpsuit in the first film?
I want that.
Yeah, they're what if stuff.
So let me throw a hypothetical out to you. Would you be interested in a Jim Henson Creature Shop retrofitted live action Usagi?
Yes.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Hi, NECA.
Yes.
Make that.
Come on.
Yeah, you know it.
There's an official request.
You know it.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, so Cheynee, are you yes?
Like I said, I'm trying to stick to the Mirage line, but
Mhm.
if these things look super cool, I don't know.
Do you
They
own,
look dope.
would you want those as your first turtles? Do you own movie turtles already?
No, I have movie turtles. Dario actually got me the
You do.
turtle
Okay, so
set.
you have something to
and-
add to. Like this
Yeah.
won't be your first ones.
Yeah, I'll never get rid of those turtles just because
No, they're
Dario
beautiful.
got them for me, man. But I've got like the line I like is the Mirage one.
Mhm.
These, like, I just hope they don't look so cool that I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can
the problem.
finagle it in
And
there
you,
somewhere.
you're at the
Right.
convention. You're feeling
Yeah,
the vibe of
yeah,
the con.
yeah.
You're like,
Mhm.
if you're there, and you're like,
Hopefully, there's just like too many other exclusives for me to go gaga over. Yeah, but I know these are gonna look cool. I already
Mhm.
know it. Like, all right, let's move it
Yo, and
along here.
they're 7 inches, bro. Like, right? They're 7 inches, like the
Mhm.
rest of them. Yo, Mythic Legion horses right next to them or
Yep,
something.
yep. All right, let's touch on some of this SH Figuarts stuff because it's been real heavy on the Figuarts lately. So we're gonna quickly touch on SH Figuarts Naruto Orochimaru. This is a great addition. I was really hoping that they weren't going to do another figure that they've done before. This is a figure that has not been made in the line yet, so I'm really excited for it. Love the character, love everything about it. I just love Naruto, so this is an instant buy for me. Are you familiar with the character at all, Augie?
I'm not. I don't know Naruto enough.
Okay.
But I do know from like, this is so lame to say, but like flipping through the channels, like I know who this character is. I'm not going to give you like a biography because that would be trash. But I do know like he was a guy, he stood out in the show and had like really like no toy presence. So when I first saw this figure, I was like, oh, that's great. I know for a fact he hasn't had a lot of attention figure wise.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, if this makes any sense, I'm a big fan of expanded casts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a big fan of like not going like another Naruto, another Sasuke,
Right.
So getting even, I remember even like back in the day, like people used to be like, why don't they do it as a Sakura? So like they were doing like a lot of characters, and then now you're getting, not only are you getting the characters you want, you're getting multiples of them. So it's like, okay, so let's move on to somebody else. So this is like a really wonderful breath of fresh air. And this is the direction that when I see this, like in Naruto, my brain goes like, oh, they should pick up the Mario license again, or they should pick up Sailor Moon and do more characters, or when I see stuff like this, it gives me hope because it's not the standard lead character, and it's so well done. Like when I saw the pieces and stuff, I was like, this is rad. I love this.
Heck yeah. Dario, what do you think?
It's cool to whoever collects this. I don't know nothing about this character. What I do think is dope is that, what is this, like the 4th or 5th one they announced from the line?
No, that's more than that because they've got Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, Kid Naruto, Kid Sasuke.
No, I mean like in the past like few months that they announced.
Well, that they've announced for this. Well, I guess it's been a while since they've announced the Naruto figure.
I remember the ones that we posted up like a few months, like not even 2 months ago, right? I think this is like the 4th or 5th figure that since they've been putting them back out or stuff. And I'm like, man, they're going deep, right? So like that's dope. And like Auggie said, hopefully they bring back other stuff too, because Sean was saying Turtles is gonna come back. Can't wait for Shredder to come out. More Sailor Moon stuff. I need a new tuxedo mask.
yeah, that's true.
Villains.
Yeah, no, they'd said with this line that they're planning to treat it like they treat the Dragon Ball line. So they want to go deep with this line.
That's awesome.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's like the best news to sit there and compare it to, we want to go like, when you get the Dragon Ball lens, you're like, hallelujah.
Yeah. Chamba, what are your thoughts?
expanding the line, man. This thing looks great too. I like that extra faceplate that comes with that, you can include for Sasuke. I think that's a nice bonus. I like that they're doing that these days, where they'll give you extra little pieces for already released figures as well, just as a little like, hey, it works with it too, And it's just, they didn't have to do it. It's a lot of these things they don't have to do.
Right.
So I like that.
I love Annex stuff.
Toying around, member for 14 months. Says excited to see y'all in SDCC. Yes, sir. Very excited. Can't wait. It's gonna be a wild one this year. It's definitely gonna be a wild one. All right, let's keep it cooking here. We got more to go over. We'll stick with Figuarts, but we've got it was shown off earlier, but now we get to see the promotional images of the SH Figuarts 2099 Spider-Man from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So, Auggie, what are your thoughts on this?
When I first saw this, I was like, did someone at Mondo just start working at Hot Toys? It's like there's no cloth. This
is the Figuarts one.
Oh, this is a figure. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought that was a Hot Toys, which I thought was like the same thing. I mean, this is cool. Did we establish in the trailer that this is the villain? This isn't a spoiler, is it? But this is awesome. I don't know, like Hasbro's covering a lot of stuff domestically. But Figuarts, it's weird because I try not to movie, but I do like Into the Spider-Verse. And when I see, that's so good. Try not to. This is I'm really impressed with this figure. I'm just gonna leave that there because things like this get dangerous because this is how it starts. You say, I'm only gonna get this one.
Yep.
And then you see the movie, and then do you guys ever have that thing where you have about like a week crush on a movie? Like the second you see it, you gotta go get all the movie figures, and then maybe like a week later, you're sort of out of sight, out of mind, and you're like, why did I buy this whole collection?
Yeah, I've been there before.
So
yeah.
this is the figure I have to be careful about.
Yes,
that makes any sense.
We got a very generous super chat from William Von Arks.
He says, "What's up, gangsters?"
Oh, it's because of my scar. That makes me gangster.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to try not to. That is not a knock on the figure itself. Like, it's so good that I'm scared in the good way.
Yeah.
Chamba, are you gonna get this?
This is 100%. I'm actually. It's a P Bandai, so
yeah.
Like P Bandai's is they're not going to be available at the regular import sites. They should be available at Big Bad Toy Store. They tend to get a lot of the P Bandai stuff there. So you're seeing as for you don't want to pre-order this.
I'm scared it's a dam
right.
that I'm gonna bust open and then I'm gonna want to get everything.
Does the guys at Frankensons, do they tend to like order in P Bandai stuff?
I want to say yes, not a lot, but they tend to, obviously there's an upcharge.
Well, there's already an upcharge with P Bandai because there isn't a discounted price for that. So
right.
This thing comes out in November, which is crazy already. So if you don't pre-order it, because you have to obviously pre-order it from specialty sites because it is a P Bandai, you might see it at, if you love the movie and you didn't get a chance to pre-order it, then the only chance would be to pick it up at like Frankensons or something.
Is it weird that a Spider-Man variant is a P Bandai? Like, don't you think?
No.
It's not.
Because no, think about it. The Tobey Maguire Spidey, so is the Andrew Garfield one, so is the Final Battle.
So there's precedent.
Tom Holland. Yeah, they're all P Bandais.
Okay. I didn't know if that was like P Bandai was more like for characters that they're not sure if they're going to sell.
Not at all. Cool. It's just they do a lot of stuff that's just direct sales to them, and this is one of the cases. So
you're all in on the whole line, this character specifically?
Yeah. I've got Gwen and Miles on. I ordered them from one of the import sites, so I'll probably get that early next week, hopefully, if they get it in. And I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna get the SH Figuarts Spidey line whenever they, if they plan on doing more characters, depending. But this one's.
Do you Hasbro as well, or does this take the place of that?
I don't do Hasbro because the thing about getting everything's an import for me. And if a Hasbro here is going to cost like 40 plus, I may as well. Yeah, I may as well just. That's why I pick and choose. I can't just go to Target like the folks in the US and just find something for 25.
We'll help you.
Bucks. right? But and I'm fine with it. I'm just so used to also the quality of import figures because that's all I've really purchased for the past 20 plus years. So it's kind of what I'm more used to. That's why whenever I pick up, say, whenever I handle a domestic figure, like I picked up the Jada Street Fighter or the Hasbro Lightning Collection, the Ryu Ranger, I was like, oh, that's right, they feel different.
Right.
They move different. It's not the same thing anymore. Not that it's a bad thing because I can drop these, like you guys mentioned before. You can drop it on the ground and not worry. It's like,
have
oh,
you
let's
gotten
pick it back up.
Bandai that you have had questionable QC? No, I feel like I had a Gokaiger villain, the main villain of him. I swear to God,
okay.
it was like a P Bandai, and I paid like $100, and I thought it was hollow plastic. I was like, "What is this candy toy?" I just dropped $100 for, and it was like a villain.
Which villain was it?
It's the one where Gokaiger. It's the prince, that spoiled prince, and he's got the flare on his sleeve.
He's all white, yeah.
Yes, he's like
All
a
right.
candy toy.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Really?
that.
He looks
That's
great. P Bandai, P Bandai. All it is, it's a regular figure arts, just
Right.
limited run.
Yeah,
It's
not
mainly
as accessible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's mainly it. Not
Yeah.
people think, oh, it's premium Bandai, so it's going to be better. Sometimes it is. Most of the time, it's just a regular SH figure arts that's just limited. That's all.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to highlight Willie's super chat here. What's up, gangsters? What's up, Willie? Hope you're good, sir. All right. Sorry about that, gentlemen. We had to...
Dari, you going to get this?
Dude, I kind of hate myself for not getting the Miles and the Gwen, right? For the second movie. I got the ones for the first, and I got the Sentinel stuff too.
Mhm.
And it's like, I like one of each, like from each line, not all of them.
Right.
So that's why I kind of like didn't get the ones for the second movie for the Figuarts. But damn, man.
It
I
comes
don't
with a
know,
lot
man.
of cool looking accessories too.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You know what it is? I think once I see the movie, I'm gonna want these more. 'Cause this looks cool, but
yeah,
the
that
thing
post.
about
Yeah.
the thing about these figures, especially when and the Hot Toys one, and definitely the Marvel stuff, it looks too cartoony and kiddish,
Okay.
right? So it's like I like them, but at the same time, I'm like, eh. That's why, like with the Legends, that whole wave, I just like the Gwen for the head sculpt, but that whole wave, especially like the Spot, whatever his name is, I forget.
Mhm.
And like all the other characters and the Spider-Man 29, it looks so cartoony that I'm just like, nah, I'm not feeling it.
Mhm.
But then I see this and it's like,
Yeah.
man.
Looks
I
really
know.
nice.
He also comes with an additional bracelet that goes with Gwen. It's not in these photos. Yeah.
Oh, nice. We got Eric Alfred Abel, member for 11 months. This $2.99 or $2,099 looks like the only one worth buying.
Right
Okay.
on.
Fair assessment. All right. So did we?
What about you, Chen?
It's a pass for me. I didn't get the other ones.
Mhm.
I'm trying to stay within the lines. Like I've got, Mayfix X-Men.
Mhm.
I'm collecting. I've got One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu
It's too many.
Kaisen. Yeah,
It's
like
too many.
it feels so much nicer and easier. Just be like, I'm gonna pass on the Spider-Man stuff because
Mhm.
and Bleach. I forgot Bleach. So and Berserk.
Oh my God, that
Yep.
long ass show.
And Berserk.
So-
Yep.
So Bleach, Berserk, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah. So
Basically, anime. They're doing anime for you.
Yeah.
So
Chainsaw Man. Yeah. So
Mhm.
7 other different
Spy Family.
Spy Family 8. Yeah. So I'm collecting
Yeah.
8 other lines. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna pass on this one.
it's good to hold off on one.
Luckily they stopped with the Street Fighter, right? That would have been another
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. Well, I'm collecting the Jada ones of those. So
Yeah.
Right. But that's affordable.
Yeah,
I have a
that's
question.
better price.
Does Spider Gwen confront villains as Spider Gwen? Like, is that how she introduces herself?
Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider.
Okay, thank God. I was like, did she not think through her name?
Yeah, I know. It was
Where
weird
like,
marketing with that one. 'Cause,
Oh
like,
my
it
God,
got
it's
popular
Spider
with
Gwen. I wonder who she is under the mask.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly. It's Spider Pete.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. All right.
Well,
So
not
here we've got Indiana Jones SH Figuarts, which is kind of funny because we were kind of talking about this not too long ago on one of the extras. So this is funny that we see it. Auggie, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner.
Right?
But it is cool to see. Like, I feel like sometimes it was weird. Like, SH Figuarts was always, maybe because I collected so much of the Sentai stuff, it was always in my purview all the time. And then there came this point where, and maybe I'm just fading into the background because of Dragon Ball stuff that I don't get, but they're just kind of there, and I wasn't really like noticing a lot of their releases. Like, they're just more Marvel Universe stuff, more Dragon Ball stuff, like more of the same, more of the same. And then this like perked me up because I was like, whoa, that's different. Like, that's there, it's like a shift, and it's not a Sailor Moon repaint that we've already have. So it's cool to see, and it kind of felt like, wow, they didn't already do this. That's kind of cool. So I'm one, excited about indie, and then two, I'm curious to see where they go from there. Like, is this going to be it, or are we going to get a Hasbro-ish? Here's multiple figures. Like, let's really like dive in. I'm curious.
This is definitely a at least to me, it looks like a throwing the feelers out there, see how well it does. If it does well, then we'll get more. Dario, what are your thoughts on this?
I think it's cool that they're coming out with this, with the movie coming out and Hasbro putting out all the figures like that too. So, for someone that wants something probably a little bit better than Hasbro, yeah, I guess, but it's a pass for me. I mean, Indy was cool when I was younger and I used to watch it. The one thing I remember is him fighting that big old bald-headed dude, Sagat's cousin and stuff. And then he getting mechked with the airplane, but I don't indie that hard with where I want this figure.
Okay, fair enough. Chamba,
I mean,
what about you?
It's just Han Solo with a hat.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
The same guy.
What?
What?
Spoilers.
Yeah. Chamba, where are you at on this indie?
I mean, it felt inevitable, right?
Mhm.
Right.
And you know what? I do like it. I think it looks great. I wouldn't be surprised if once I see the actual pre-order listing up, I might pick it up. Who knows? Who knows?
It depends on what the bells and whistles he comes with, right?
Yeah, it depends what he comes with. I know as far as like face sculpts and whatnot, they tend to get better, especially with a lot of the Star Wars stuff they're doing. They're really good with that now.
Mhm.
So he would look cool in my Star Wars display randomly.
That's funny because I was thinking the same thing. Like I was like, I have my original trilogy Star Wars characters for SH Figuarts, and to take this and throw it in there with them, it would just kind of like it would fit,
I don't have a Han Solo.
Oh,
So
that'd be really interesting to see him standing.
that's
by
what I'm saying.
Chewie.
And I think it looks great. So I'll base it off once I see the listing.
Mhm.
But
Gotta see
otherwise-
the full layout,
Absolutely.
what he comes
Other
with.
than
how
that, I
it's
think it looks
posed.
great though. It looks great.
Yeah.
And I'm not too concerned about how far they're going to go with the line, because for me anyways, with Indiana Jones, if I just get Indiana Jones, that's enough for me.
Yeah, that's like a straight, right? Like, who cares about the other characters? Because there's like,
I wouldn't mind, but I'm
there's
also
like
not super
there's like so
fussed.
many movies and so many other characters that, like, maybe I guess a villain, but like you kind of you could just do it with this.
Exactly.
It'd be great.
I'm good with just indie, so
Mhm.
I think that'll do. You know what I mean?
Definitely
wanna
want to
show
see the
around.
accessories.
That's
Yep.
what I want to see. I want to see the accessories.
Yep. I think for me, it's like I'm so happy I like waited on the Hasbro stuff. So I'm just like,
Oh, right.
this,
Same here.
this
Same
is
here.
right in my will,
Mhm.
like right up my alley. So I'm just like, you know what? Like, I got to see what he comes with and how well they show off the articulation and whatnot. And I'll make my final decision. But I think it looks good, and then this could easily just be a one-off for me. And easy, just like, hey, I got that indie. He's going up on the shelf next to the OG SH Figuarts Star Wars stuff. Let's put a pin in that, and that's
done
where
with
it
that
all
one.
lays. Yeah. That's
Because with the Hasbro one, I was just going to get indie.
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of covers it.
Yeah.
Dude, I just found the one with the white suit, the jacket, and the diamond, the Target exclusive one.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never seen any like Hasbro figures other than the little kid ones that like the mini ones that look super cartoony and things like that, and the play sets. Yet to see a figure until today, and I was like, I don't even want this one.
Yeah,
I don't want Harrison Ford. I want this guy, but I haven't seen him yet.
Right. Well, we'll see what the listing is on this.
All right, let's keep it moving here. So,
another Goku. Damn, I need that one.
Insta Tamashi was teasing that they're going to have a reveal today. They were showing off some other Gokus, and a lot of people said it's going to be Goku. Other people had guesses of, it's going to be this character, it's going to be that character. Well, here we've got the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Son Goku Legendary Super Saiyan. Now, this is the Goku from the final battle with Frieza. I think it looks good. I'm going to throw it to Chamba real quick here. Chamba, what are your thoughts on this?
I think, it's the 3.0 engineering now. So it's the new hips, the new shoulders. The faceplate sculpts are much improved. And honestly, this one is different enough from the Awakened one that they released. That one had that still had a bit of the shirt on. This one is fully. Yep. The faceplates on this one look great. He's got this one expression here as well. I think in one of the slides where he's like fully yelling and all the hair is going up. That one sold it for me. But all the expressions here look great. I love the 3.0 engineering. So, I was saying I don't need another Goku, but here I am going to order another Goku.
Yeah.
What can I say? What can I say? You know, they do this to me.
Yep. Augie, what are your thoughts on this?
I don't even Dragon Ball, and I know who this is.
Exactly.
What's really cool is like that. I really love how they captured the fact that he's very like static, and there's enough movement going on in the sculpt of his attire where it's dynamic, but it's not overpowering, and it doesn't feel pre-posed. Because a lot of figures run that risk. There's such a tightrope to it, and this is a really balanced figure, which I really like because because he's in Super Saiyan mode. It's very easy to go extreme to the point where, despite all the articulation, you're limited, and that's a mistake that some people make. And this is, for some reason, there's elements to his outfit that are really posed, but at the same time, it's incredibly versatile at the same time. And that's a really hard thing to pull off. And this is really well done.
That's a nice pose right there.
Yeah, that yelling expression is perfect.
Dario, what are your thoughts?
I'm digging like the ripped pants and everything, how like it's not connected like the other one was, like Chamba was saying, with the shirt still on it and things like that. This looks dope. Is it me, or does like his chest look bigger compared
it
to
does.
the other
His
one?
shoulders look big,
right?
It's
Like look
his
at the arms
shoulders
and his chest.
Yeah.
It looks way bigger than the previous Gokais.
This looks closer to the illustration to me than the previous one.
Yeah, this is basically how he looked in that on Namek when he was, towards the end of the battle with Frieza. He was all buffed up, and Frieza was all buffed
Damn it,
up.
you're gonna make me go back to the mall and go get that shirt.
So you think you're gonna get this one, Dario?
You know what, bro? I can't keep up with DBZ stuff because it's like constantly coming out, and then like I missed out the whole Ginyu Force, and because of that, I kind of like gave up in a way. But
it's so
deep. A regular release.
I'm trying to load the information right now.
Yeah, it says. Well,
I would be surprised if it wasn't.
Yeah, I think it is, just because it's
If
Bandai.
If Brandon gets it, I'll definitely cop it.
Okay.
It's general release. It's pre-orders open 1st of June. It's out November.
I'm once Brandon posts them up, I'm gonna get them.
Lago. Passed out on the couch, woke up to this news, can't go back to sleep.
Perfect.
Did someone say Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Next time on Lago's nap.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, but those expressions, the face sculpts, they're on point.
Yeah. I'm a sucker. I'm gonna get this one. It's real simple. I'm technically already collecting the line, so it's not anything, new. I can just buy another Goku. I don't even know what the count is on how many Gokus I have anymore. I'll have to check that. And it's not fair because he has different forms. So it's just like, well, there's this form and that form, and they did another version of that form, and now they're literally just doing kind of like costume changes and whatnot. So it's
He's
great.
in the process of like undressing as well.
Yeah.
In his different forms.
I mean, since they're going so far, they need to give us the plainclothes ones, like,
Dude, that's the one. Ooh,
yeah,
can't wait.
yeah.
I was looking at the photos closer. I think the hair in the front, he's got like 3 different versions. He's got one that's completely gone, he's got one that's regular, and he's got one where it's just the one in an angle.
Mm-hmm.
So they've added a lot to this one.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here for sure. All right, let's keep it cooking here. Let's talk about this Hot Toys Flash Batman modern suit. We'll start off with you, Auggie. What do you think about this?
Watch the Flash movie to see Batman. I'm tickled by that every time.
Yeah.
And I love that he's always the first figure. It's never even Flash.
No.
This is cool. It's Michael Keaton Batman. So it's like hop aboard the train of can't go wrong with Michael Keaton Well, unless you're a Mezco, then you can go wrong with Michael Keaton Batman.
Oh.
But because they did. But this is really great. Am I gonna get it? No, I can't afford this. But this is really, really cool. And this is okay. So hot take. Other than beyond just this, I am actually excited to see the Flash movie now, for the Flash bits.
Oh,
even for the Flash bits, not just for Batman.
Yeah,
look at that,
crazy. I know.
Look at that.
Yeah, I heard some Flash spoilers today that I've been meaning to share with Hound. So,
oh, perfect. He'll love that.
Yeah, he will. All right, Dario, where are you at on this? You picking this thing up or what?
Negative. I mean, it's cool. I dig it. I'm not really invested in this Flash movie like everybody else is. I'll wait for it to be on my Fire Stick. He looks dope. I can't. I just, you know what it is, man. Is every time I see him with that white hair, it throws me off. And I'm so used to seeing him.
You're
like
old.
Yeah. I don't know.
Old.
Yeah, that's what I say when I look in the mirror all the time.
Gray hair is the worst.
I just love Hot Toys because they kill it with the sculpts, man.
Mm-hmm. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it does. It's just, I don't know. Now he's coming back for Beetlejuice too. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on fire all over again.
Yeah.
Old man Beetlejuice. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chamba, what are your thoughts?
The figure looks great. It's based on the new design. I'm still a little curious about the material that they're using for the actual figure because, when they're showing his like crouched legs, a lot of the creasing and stuff. So I wonder if, you compose him and leave him that way and it won't cause a damage of any kind.
Mm-hmm.
But the design looks cool. The figure looks great. And, if you're a big Flash fan, this is going to be great for you.
Not Batman fan.
Oh, I'm obviously Batman fan. Also, I like on the portrait shots when you see the different expressions. He's got a smile in the end, and it kind of it replicates the actual shape of his mouth opening, and it's pretty funny. It looks like he's just got a big smile.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, the figure looks awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, I don't do Hot Toys, and if I was gonna do a Hot Toys Batman, I would have picked up that '89 Batman. But this looks really good. This does look good.
The open wings. There's a lot of good aspects of this figure.
Mm-hmm. And
of the design.
I've heard that that Keaton just slays it in this movie so far.
It's his movie.
Yeah,
seriously.
That's what I've heard, dude.
So no one's gonna watch the movie for the Flash, bro.
No.
The reason they show Keaton in this trailer and not kept it a secret was because we're gonna go see it because of Batman.
Mm-hmm.
We got a very generous super chat, first time super chatter to this channel.
Hey.
Flavio says Flashpoint will be amazing. Keep it up, guys. Thank you very much.
Shout out to Fabio. That's my coworker.
Oh, nice. I'm sorry I mispronounced your name earlier. Man.
But I will say this, people were talking about, obviously Michael Keaton, and they're kind of laying low with all the press stuff with the Flash actor. But the reason why the movie is still coming out was because the executives could not get over the performance of the Flash.
Okay.
Like he is as good as Michael Keaton is, and the nostalgia factor is, publicly they have to make this sort of like a Batman wink, wink, wink. Flash, like the performance, like Flash is legitimately really good, and they didn't want to get rid of it despite the bad press because the performance is that strong.
I thought it was because they made the movie twice.
They refilmed a lot of it.
Yeah.
I like almost 3 times, and because
it cost them too much that they have to release
too much.
it. Yeah.
Then
They could have
we gotta put it out.
and wrote it off.
That's a massive loss, though.
Yeah.
But they supposedly the executives were watching it, and they had focus groups that were coming in to
The
see
focus
it.
groups loved it.
And
Yeah.
Yes, they said no matter what, they loved it. So they were like, we can't get rid of this. We need to try to make money off of this.
All right, so let's stick with Hot Toys here. This is quite possibly one of the most bizarre looking Hot Toys I've seen coming out of Hot Toys. Now, I don't collect Hot Toys, so maybe they've done this before and I just didn't see it. But we've got Spider-Man 2099. Auggie, what are your thoughts on this one?
This was the figure that was confusing for the Figuarts one earlier. This is, I mean, yeah, like the portraits are really good. It's weird. Like this is the joke I was making about looking like a Mondo toy earlier, because I'm so used to the cloth. But it's that frustrating thing where you see it and you go, this is really cool. I wish it wasn't this scale. But it's neat, and it's an interesting character to choose to experiment this way, considering isn't there a Miles Morales and he is wearing cloth?
They shut it off roughly the same time.
So this isn't consistent.
No, not within the actual property.
No, yeah, and I'm wondering if there was a limitation in something that was happening with him where it needed to be done this way, because whether it's a fabric thing or something, like I wonder what was the reason that they didn't do it this time. But as a figure, hey!
I've been sitting backstage, just sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting.
57 minutes later.
Not that long.
Why? I don't understand. Are we still on the regular show?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was the extra.
And he's like, "Oh, I'll be back."
My bad. Yeah, they need to start paying for me now. So, yeah, only the members get Fallen Fett now. You got to become a member.
Okay. All right.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Right,
sorry, my bad. I saw the time and I thought.
Yeah. No worries. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So anyway,
I was like, you could stay.
Yeah, you could stay.
This is cool. I wish it wasn't this scale, and there's already an inconsistency with another figure in the same line. And I think at this price point and at this scale, there should be consistency. So for them to make this decision is very interesting. And I kind of wish the company was here so I could be like, why did you do that? But it looks good. It does look good. I mean, the sculpt is on point. I mean, that's really cool.
Yeah. Ernie, what are your thoughts on this Spider-Man 2099?
From the sculpt, you can tell he does a Stairmaster, so that's good. You know,
and pull-ups.
Yeah.
Let's
stay true.
Not a squat.
I'm gonna pass on it though.
Okay. All right.
I'm not a 2099 guy. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not.
All right. Dario, what about you?
Yeah, like I was saying before, it looks cool, but again, it goes back to that cartoony look. Yeah, like I'm not I'm not tripping over the no cloth. I got the other Spider-Man 99 that they put out. When was it? Like, I don't know how long ago, and it didn't come with almost anything. And I wasn't. It's all right. But this, again, it's just. I think it's because it's based on the movie, man. It looks like cartoony, you know. So they're going for like a style.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at it. Am I gonna get it? Nah. It does look like a Mondo figure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure, you know, when it's all said and done, and whoever gets it in their hand, it's gonna look way better probably than these pictures do.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with that effect that they have with the writing on his suit or something that it looks like they have.
Luminous, yeah, that light.
Yeah,
blue light.
that looks pretty dope. You know, so I'm sure that it's gonna be a great figure once it finally comes out.
For sure. Chamba?
I mean, it looks great. Yeah, like was brought up at first. You're like, is this like a Mondo figure? Hot Toys has done fully plastic figures before. I mean, with their Iron Man stuff, but mainly, yeah, it's the whole inconsistency between 2099 and Miles and Gwen. It's just, it might throw you off a little bit, but I do wonder if it was about the limitations of the cloth, that you won't be able to pull off a lot of the art. Like, because this one's going to be a giant action figure, you'll have no fear of it in how you pose it now.
Right.
That's mainly it. But as far as the look goes, yeah, it's going to look definitely different to the Miles. But maybe because it's like, yeah, he's from a different world, you could say, yeah, he's just built this way, I suppose.
Was it the print? Didn't you say it was the light blue print or whatever?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what.
Yeah, it's like well, Miles has it too though.
Oh.
That's what at first I was like, oh, maybe it's that, and it's like, no, Miles has a thing where if you hit it with the black light, he does have some.
It's not. It doesn't pop out as much as the 20.
No. His one pops out heaps.
Yeah.
His one pops out heaps.
Like, I don't like this Miles that much compared to the first movie one.
You think it's too plain, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, the 2099 is interesting because it's like you can see all that articulation in there, and you can see the images that thing can move, and it's like, is this a way that they're going to be moving? Like, because like one of the selling points for Hot Toys is their soft goods. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
part of it for sure. It gives it a premium.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, this definitely feels like Mondo for sure. So I don't know.
How much is a Mondo?
210 top.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Between 180 210, depending if it's like an exclusive or a deluxe or whatever version.
Yep. All right.
Okay. Oh, okay. This one's pricey.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 250, right? 2 something.
Yeah.
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 What you eating there, Ernie?
Some high hose.
Some what?
Some high hose.
High hose.
What is that?
Like a Ritz cracker.
Oh, okay.
What'd you call me?
Hi ho. I was just saying hi ho.
I had a gummy,
Usually
now
buy
a
one.
hi ho.
I'm just saying.
I thought it was like Ritz cracker.
Coming in hot, Ernie.
Yeah,
Yep.
like that. I got a Ritz cracker.
Ernie just came from a gang affiliation meeting.
I know. It's like, yeah.
I did. We jumped a lot of fools in.
The locos. What was it, Johnny 5?
Los locos kick your face. Los locos kick your into outer space.
The chat's calling you Pirate Ernie now.
He just came out.
Yeah, I straight came in from being at work all day, guys. Sorry I missed the show. Yeah, I'm on call right now, and the city is straight blowing up because of our weather here. Yeah. So that's it.
The city is in shambles. There's only one person that can protect the city. It's the hero.
Pirate Fett? That's
the Pirate Fett, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is me. So I grew up on what I call high hose, and I needed something in my system, so I always grab this real quick. I like to keep these in my backpack for when I'm out late like this. Like,
nice.
Yeah, I'll snack on some crackers.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. That's it, man. Good show. I had the show on the whole time listening to it.
Nice.
Did you know I turned it on and there was an option just to have audio?
No.
Yeah, that was new that came on YouTube today. And it said, would you like the audio podcast version of this show?
Is it a premium thing?
It's because of my
No,
star.
I'm not a member.
Ernie don't do premium.
No.
What are you talking
No,
about?
Yeah.
not for Toy Migas. Like, yeah, that's true. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I was
Not
like,
even for
is
YouTube,
it
Chamba.
YouTube Premium? I was like, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
They
Now
try
you
and get
now
me
you
every
caught
day,
up.
and I hit no.
Dumb question. I apologize.
Yeah, I don't have that. Did you see this bandana? It's probably
Ernie's
got
like,
holes
Why
everywhere.
do I have to pay for premium? I'm on
Yeah.
a show.
Yeah.
That's true.
Still waiting for YouTube to give it to me, not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
make me pay for it. Yeah.
You don't know
No,
who I
it
am?
came up on the show, and I thought, oh wow, this is awesome. Yeah,
Or
I
maybe
turned
it's
it
like
on.
an
And
incentive that they do. It's like, hey, you can now listen for.
I didn't click it. I had it on, and then
Oh,
I had you guys in my ear the whole time. But that was cool. So
Cool.
Nice.
great show. Sorry I missed it.
No
Augie
worries.
did
Yeah.
slam me though. He did, and I stood up, and I was like, wow, okay. I looked at the truck and was talking like if Auggie was right there. And I was like, okay. Adam was the one who made fun of you all last week, not me. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't have to do the intros anymore, so we can do news. And by the way, Cheynee, it was like a 5. It was like
a 5. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take
Ernie,
a
do you
5.
want to do it now and show us how it's done?
Oh no, I
You
know.
wanna say
I don't want to
goodbye
waste
now?
your time. I'm sorry. No, I do not. We're almost at the end here. It's like 3 a.m. for Dario. Dario, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Make
thank
sure
you.
make sure Cheynee gives you overtime. And yeah, lots of people in the chat today. I saw
I'm
that
taking
on the
care
way
of Ernie. I
home.
got those residuals coming in from behind the lens.
Nice,
There you go.
nice, blowing up when
Yeah.
Netflix takes over. Dario's always talking about it's you guys. I'm pushing you guys. Dario out that first NECA check and the first Netflix.
I don't
check.
blame it. I wouldn't blame it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, all right, later.
Leave. Get
Yeah.
that money.
Yep. Peace out on that one.
Uh-huh.
I think what it is Ernie had to show up because he heard Mario wasn't going to be here.
I was surprised that he wasn't here when I turned on because I came in right before you guys started the intros. Oh,
Nice.
and that was another thing because I didn't get alerted on our show today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, right, yeah. I was like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I need
and
to
then I
look into
saw-
that.
Then I saw the whole thing when I did click it and turn it on. It comes up in the right. Did any of the chat migos get that today? Did any of you guys see that? And it came up in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, and then it said that. Would you like to hear the audio podcast version of this only?
Oh,
Yes or
interesting.
no? Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was cool. But good show. Good show.
Thank
You were missed.
Yeah. Lots
Yeah.
of news.
That good show's like
I know.
Yeah. I wish I had. Hold on. I'm gonna.
It's Lagos.
gonna-
Congratulations. Really.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm gonna upload
Yeah.
that for next time because
Yeah, just
that's
chop it up.
exactly what it.
Good
Congratulations.
show, good show.
Yeah.
What up, Jay Woo?
I was like, Jay Woo.
I'm starving, bro. Because Johnny knows. Johnny knows I'll dip some nugs hard. What am I?
No, he's talking about the color of your bandana.
The buffalo sauce bandana.
Oh, it's actually supposed to be like a.
Don't
Like an
don't say orange. Oh god.
It is. So you
Okay.
can see me. I don't have my
Thumbs
other
up.
light
No.
plugged in. I don't
know
have my
what
other
other
light
color
plugged in
you
right now
call
because
it.
I'm hacking stuff. Let's see. What can I?
Okay, yeah, it is. Pretty orange.
I'm still gonna
Alright.
get my ass hit by a car though. That's
Yeah.
not gonna stop it.
No,
You guys think I just look like a big old barbecue
it's,
sauce?
oh no, it's orange bandana. I better go the other way.
That's exactly it. Huh? Please, sir.
Ernie's gonna go fix the lead. They're gonna be like, "Stop, fool!
You know what I did get Dario today? On like
You wearing the wrong colors, homie."
for the second time today, I got the why you got to knock on my door like you're the police. Damn. And I was just like, oh, sorry, I'm not. I'm the city. Here to let you know. Yeah, because I will do that police knock every time. especially you call me out after hours. Oh my god, yeah, yeah.
I'm just
For
like
reals.
I'm just like low key jealous that you're just flexing. You have a job.
Yeah.
I'm like my broke ass. I'm like, tell me more.
Like, you
Tell me
just
more
thought,
about
I'll
your
be out.
job. You get paid, right?
And this
Tell
is
me
all
more.
OT. Yeah.
Like, he's just thought, I'll be out there, fixing links with you. Come on, let's
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
Do you need an assistant? Do you need
Yeah.
to hold the door that you're knocking or something?
No, you're gonna
Augie's
have to
gonna be
hold.
standing next to Ernie like his son, holding the
That's what I
toolbox.
do to my dad. He's like, you're useless.
You're gonna be like this.
Uh-huh.
Pass me that one. Pass me that one.
And hold the flashlight for me.
Yes,
hold
that was my job.
Yep.
That was my
And
job. I had to
what
hold
I
happened?
said here. Pointed here.
That's what I was gonna say.
man.
5 minutes in, because you're like this. You're watching everybody riding their bike go by,
Yeah.
bored.
So,
and then you get
this-
yelled at.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
light.
Hold the flash. It's hold the flashlight. Feed me crackers. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what
Yeah.
was so
It's
bad
that
about
simple,
that
yeah.
was my dad would want to hang out with us because he would work all the time. So we never really got the bond. So whenever something was broken in one of our houses, he's like, you guys got to go. So my dad would eventually get frustrated because he would bring me and my twin brother. And my brother and I have this really annoying talent where we can talk at the exact same time and listen to each other. Like we'll know what the other one's saying while we're still talking.
Your twin.
My dad's like, I don't know how you can do that. Let's stop. No, you go home. You stay. We had broken up. It was really funny.
That's awesome.
But I had to stay home.
So my brother had the
Uh-huh.
secret talent of pissing my dad off that he didn't have to help.
oh, that was me.
Oh.
See, that was you.
That was
Or
on purpose.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. You knew exactly what you were doing. Or all of a sudden his stomach
You
hurt
wanted to help.
and Michael's in the bathroom for like 30 minutes while I'm
that was
still
my
out there
brother.
with the
That was
hula
my brother.
hoe and the rake trying to do everything. And he just comes out and like he'll mess up the rake on purpose or he'll stand there with the hula hoe wrong. My dad, you don't even know how to do it. You're supposed to do it like this. Get out of here. I swear to God, as soon as he opened the door, the backsliding glass door, I'd see him turn and smile to me. And then just close it and go in. And I was
It was
just
really
like,
fun because at one point, like we would both get dressed and we would about to walk out the door. My dad's like, "Well, oh no, not both of you. No, Brody, no." Or he would grab my twin brother and my older brother. Like it had to be some combination like that. It just couldn't be me and my twin together because he's like my sanity. I can't.
Oh,
So bring
it's
the
too
flashlight,
good.
bring your gloves, and let's go.
That's
Yes.
amazing.
yeah.
All
I can
right.
hold I wish you could put that on a resume, right? I can hold a flashlight like a mother. You don't
Yeah.
even understand. Yeah. You need
Here's that
two?
bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
So,
mother. That's
Can
my
can you
favorite.
can you change the oil or rebuild an engine? No, but I'll hold the light for you. I can give you that 10 millimeter socket all day.
My brother
Without
can do
falling.
that.
Yeah.
My brother
Yeah.
can do that. Like he literally, I'm the idiot that can hold a flashlight. But meanwhile, my brother literally took it upon himself. He could like change a tire, change his oil. He could do
See?
all that stuff, and I am useless.
Yeah.
Useless. I drive. That is what I do.
Yeah.
There you go.
Got you.
All right. Well, we
Bye,
are
Kelly.
about out of time. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Without all of you Chad Migos, this would not be possible. But I want to remind you, if you're a member, we do have an extra. So we'll be back in a little bit to all the members out there. So just, hang tight. We'll be back in a little while. But before we completely head out, Auggie, how do we keep up with you?
Here
All right.
on Thursday.
Nice.
It's not that complicated. So it's here on Instagram. If you guys live in the LA area, the joke is I'm going to Frankenstein's more and more, but I'm going to try not to go this weekend. But yeah, convention season's coming up. I will be at I'll probably be at Monster Palooza, Anime Expo, San Diego Comic-Con. There is a Robo Toy Fest coming up soon, which they're going to show some, for those of you who like Exo Squad. I think people who work on the show are going to be there, and they're going to have some like prototype pre-production stuff there. So I know my brother's going to be like, bring your wallet.
Yeah.
And and then I think this summer there's also, every other year there's a Power Morphicon, and then it teeters and they do a Japan World Heroes. So this year it's Japan World Heroes. So I will be at that.
When's that?
Area you will find me. I want to say it's August. Ooh. One year they went. I didn't go last year, and the cast of Zhu Ranger was there, and I was so mad. I've met the Japanese White Ranger and the original Red Ranger, but I want to, and I think I met the Yellow Ranger and the Pink Ranger. But a lot of the ex-cast members they fly out a lot of the Japanese actors. And it's a blast. It's a blast. And if you're really into tokusatsu or you're really into the Sentai side, not the Japanese side, not necessarily the American stuff, or if you are a completist of like Power Rangers and stuff, and you get the Japanese actors pictures as well.
I think your phone's going off, Ernie. You'll be where, Auggie? I'm sorry.
Everywhere in LA.
All right. Awesome. We got a new member. Thank you very much. Monkey Jeebus is a new member to the channel. Thank you so much. All right. Dario, how do we keep up with you?
I'm only looking at Ernie. He looks like he's like a customer service rep right now.
He does. He does.
Like, you can keep up with me on Contest Migos along with Berserk and Jurassic Jesse. We got the contest coming to a close this Sunday, so you still have 2 days. Today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to enter. We got some great pictures already up there, so make sure you guys go ahead and take your photos and submit them. It's a digital articulation this month, so anything that's like video game theme, video game accessories, whatever. And we got some great prizes, and it's announcing the winner on the 30th.
Nice. Right.
And also on not this week, not this Monday, next.
Yep.
How do you say this? Following Monday. The following Monday is the third episode of Behind the Lens. Again, like I said earlier, it's with King B. Koopa. It's a dope episode. I liked it a lot. Talking with my mans. And then so look out for that.
All right. And Ernie, you want to plug your stuff real quick? Because I'm sure you probably got a jet. Yeah,
I do. I got to go. Sorry about that. I thought I turned off the wrong one. I got to go. You guys stick around for the extra right now. I'm sure it's going to be an awesome show. Sorry I couldn't be here. What's up, chat migos? Love you guys. Great chat going on while these guys did an amazing show. That's what I always like to see and hear and everything like that, because I kept having to jump in my truck and I could scroll back and see what everybody was doing. I love our show, and I just wanted to say good job, guys. That was it. But I gotta go. Fallen Fett Chronicles on Wednesday at 6 p.m.
With everyone else.
Watch the replay. Yeah. Like everyone else. Yeah. Everybody.
All right, man.
Everybody.
Well, thank you so much for hopping in, man.
Yeah, I had to say hi and everything. Sorry, I can't stay, but I got.
All right, be safe.
Pirate police.
All right, and Chamba.
You can find me at the Chamba on Instagram and Twitter. You can also find me on the Toy Migos Discord, on Chat Migos Assemble, and next week on Then Adults. Also, pre-order my book, Random Views, One-Dimensional Couriers, on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. I think you can also get it from your comic shop. They can order it through Diamond. And my Street Fighter cover for issue 4 is out next week. So
yeah.
Will that be on all the shops, Chamba? The cover? Yeah.
Street Fighter 6 is available. That one is the retail cover, but I think mine is cover A.
Okay.
I did cover A for issue 4 and issue 1 of the Street Fighter 6 miniseries.
Sweet. So. All right. As always, you can check me out, Cheynee180 on Instagram. Check out the Toy Migos Facebook group, the Toy Migos Discord. Check out the Instagram if you're not privy to that, and also check out the Jada Toys Street Fighter Facebook group. It's going crazy over there.
It's hilarious.
But thank you everybody so much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we're going to have the member extra episode here in a little while. So give us a little while and we'll be back for the members. But thank you guys so much. As always, I'm Cheynee180.
Chamba.
I'm 80s, baby.
And I'm Auggie.
And remember, guys, they're not dolls.
Bye. Plus Ultra.